So right now what we're doing is working with, partnering with colleges to address non-academic barriers through these 4 lenses. I'll kind of go through them so you kind of have some context for our approach. So one huge thing we do is like exploring how can we decrease the time to service. So, for example, how can we reduce the number of steps and repetitive forms and questions that students face? The second part is how can we remove uncertainty around getting help? So like kind of what I mentioned before about, you just kind of assume things aren't relevant for you or you don't qualify. So how can we make it really clear to students what they qualify for and how to get help? The third thing we want to address is decrease cognitive load. I think that comes from, Asha did share that she actually is a neuroscience major. So one big thing is, how can we connect students to resources without overwhelming them with information? And so I think from our design and education backgrounds, that's one thing we want to simplify for students. And then lastly, we're really big on emphasizing student-centered language because we do, just like in our lives, like there are other resource portals out there, but for us, we really take the time to rephrase questions from the perspective of students. And we do spend the time to like test our updated questions with students to make sure that we don't use like deficit language or like we don't use like jargon that might further confuse students.